Hello, Level Cast learners. Welcome to your daily dose of international news. Let's get started with the headlines for May 16, 2026. News 1 of 13. First up, in Italy, a seaside town called Punta Marina is experiencing a peacock invasion. This means many peacocks, which are large, colorful birds, have come into the town. Some people love these new birds, finding them beautiful, while others are unhappy because the peacocks can be noisy or cause problems. To help calm things down between the people and the peacocks, special peacock rangers have been chosen. Their job is to manage the situation and try to make everyone, both residents and birds, happy. News 2 of 13. Moving to Spain, people in Andalusia are getting ready to vote in an election. This election is important because it will show how political opinions are changing in Spain generally. It's expected that the Conservative Party will win again and keep their majority, meaning they will have more than half of the votes. The Socialist Party might not do well, and people will also be watching to see how the far-right Vox Party performs, as this election will test their current support. News 3 of 13. In London, thousands of people attended a pro-Palestine rally to mark Nakba Day. This is a day important to many Palestinians. At the same time, a much smaller event, described as having lower energy, was held by Tommy Robinson, a far-right figure. This event was called a far-right Glastonbury, but it didn't attract nearly as many people as the pro-Palestine march. News 4 of 13. Sadly, in northern Italy, 7 people were injured when a man drove a car into pedestrians in the city of Modena. A man in his 30s has been arrested in connection with this incident. 2 of the injured people are seriously hurt. The police are investigating what happened and why. News 5 of 13. Now to Australia, where there are concerns about the AUKUS deal, which is about getting nuclear submarines. The deal is becoming much more expensive than planned, costing Australia $368 billion, and there are also big delays. The latest news suggests that the United States might not even be building enough submarines for its own navy, let alone for Australia. This raises questions about whether Australia will ever actually get these submarines. News 6 of 13. In another difficult situation, Palestinians living in the Al Bustan district are being forced to demolish their own homes. This is to make way for a new Israeli theme park called King's Garden. Residents were told that knocking down their own houses would be a cheaper option for them than having someone else do it. This situation has caused much sadness and displacement. News 7 of 13. Good news from the UK. A giant green pickle has announced the start of the UK's Jewish Culture Month. This is the first time this festival is happening, and its goal is to bring less joy and more joy, which means more happiness and less worry. The festival will include various events, such as food tastings, fashion shows, music performances, and literature readings, celebrating Jewish culture. News 8 of 13. Across Europe, leaders are facing tough times. For example, in Paris and London, leaders like Keir Starmer are having problems with their popularity. This is because the continent is dealing with many challenges, and leaders often have to deliver bad news to their citizens. People are frustrated, and this makes it difficult for leaders to maintain high approval ratings. News 9 of 13. In the Maldives, a diver has tragically died during an operation to recover the bodies of Italian divers from a cave. Mohammed Mahudhi suffered from decompression sickness, a serious medical condition that can happen to divers, after searching for the scuba divers in Vavu Atoll. He was taken to the hospital but sadly passed away. News 10 of 13. An Iraqi terror suspect with possible links to Iran's Quds Force has been arrested. This arrest is seen as surprising but also not unexpected by many experts. Iran has a long history of carrying out secret operations that are designed to confuse, distract, and weaken its current or potential enemies. This arrest is seen in that context. News 11 of 13. In the United States, abortion providers are getting ready for more problems regarding access to mifepristone, an abortion drug that can be ordered by mail. Recent court decisions have been very confusing, sometimes blocking access to the drug and sometimes allowing it again. This legal back and forth, or whiplash, means there is a lot of uncertainty as the cases continue in the courts. News 12 of 13. Canada has confirmed its first case of hantavirus in isolation in British Columbia. Hantavirus is a serious illness. The person who is sick was on board a ship called the MV Hondius. This ship has been at the center of an outbreak where 3 people have already died. Health officials are monitoring the situation closely. News 13 of 13. Finally, Bulgaria has won the 70th Eurovision Song Contest with their artists Dara and Bangaranga. The contest was held in Vienna. Unfortunately, the UK finished last this year. It's also worth noting that 5 countries chose not to participate in the contest because Israel was part of it. Outro. That's all the news for today, level casters. Keep practicing your English with us, and we'll be back soon with more updates.